Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm back with a vlog for you. I thought I would vlog this week. I've got a few exciting things happening. I'm going to be travelling around a little bit, and yeah, I just thought it'd be one of those nice weeks to vlog while I'm up to some exciting things. And we seem to have summer again here in London. Who was expecting that? Not me. But this week has turned into a very warm week, so I'm starting the vlog off on Monday, and yeah, I've got a busy week ahead, and yeah, it should be an eventful one, so I thought I would take you along for the ride. But yes, summer seems to have returned here in London. Let me know, does it feel like summer still where you are? We have got temperatures going up to, I think it's 30 degrees this week, which I'm loving. I've been out in the garden today, and yeah, it's just fab. The plants seem to be loving the sunshine too. I'm having to keep on top of watering them. Tomorrow, I have a very important event. It's the NTA Awards. As you may know, Sort Your Life Out, the show that I'm part of, has been nominated in the factual category. So I'll be wearing a suit tomorrow in those temperatures, so that's going to be interesting. But I've got a busy day ahead today. I'm hopefully collecting a bike today. I've managed to find a second-hand one, a cheap and cheerful one, because I finally managed to get a bike locker in my local area. In London, you can have bike lockers that are on the street. They're kind of like these metal dome-shaped things, or you have upright ones near to the train stations sometimes, and you basically have to go on a waiting list in order to get one of these. And I finally managed to get one after being on the waiting list for a number of years, which is very exciting. Having a bike in London is great because obviously it means that you can get about easily without having to use a car or public transport, so it can be a lot quicker. But also with living in an apartment or a flat, having a very narrow hallway and narrow staircase, having a bike here is not that practical. I mean, lots of people do have to do that, but lugging a bike up and down a narrow staircase is not fun. And I did have one before, quite a few years ago, and that put me off using it because it was just such a hassle trying to get it up and down the stairs. So with the bike locker, it means that the bike can be stored out on the street, and it can be secured, and you know, just pick it up whenever you want to. So very excited to have my bike locker and to hopefully be collecting a bike later on today. So I've got that to look forward to. I'm also going to be doing some promotional interviews for Sort Your Life Out with Stacey. So I'm off to central London. I'm going to be going to, I think it's Wogan House it's called. So it's near the BBC at Langham Place, in that kind of area at the top of Regent Street. So I'll be going there so that we can sit together in a studio. We'll be talking to lots of different regional radio stations, BBC regional radio stations. So we'll be chatting to, yeah, radio stations across the UK. I think it's for the drive time slot. So it's this afternoon between 4 and 5 o'clock. So I'm really looking forward to that. It'd be nice to see Stace as well and catch up. And then tomorrow, as I say, we have the NTAs, which I am rather nervous about. I have my invite. Let me just grab it for you. It's just up here on the mantelpiece. I'm keeping it safe because there's no admittance without the invite. So I've had to put it up here safely. And this is what it looks like. Looks very glam, doesn't it? So it says NTA National Television Awards, Tuesday the 5th of September at the O2 in London. The O2 is the Millennium Dome, in case any of you aren't familiar with what that building is. So yeah, previously it was called the Millennium Dome, now it's called the O2. It has the little different invitations here. This bit has given me the heebie-jeebies. It says red carpet nominee, and it says please remain in your car until the door is opened for you. That's given me, yeah, the heebie-jeebies. And then here we have the timings of the evening. So it says 5:30 PM arrivals, and there's a nominee reception. And then at 7:15 it says take your seats for the live broadcast. So this is broadcast live on ITV, which is one of the main terrestrial channels here in the UK. And oh crikey, yeah, 10:30 it finishes. Quite a long time sat there, isn't it? 7:15, 8:15, 9:15, 10:15, 3 hours 15. Have to factor in my toilet situation. Think ahead on that one. And then ends at 10:30 PM, followed by a party at the O2. Carriages, before I turn into a pumpkin, at 1 AM. And it says dress code is black tie / celebration. So, very excited about that. Very nervous, but really looking forward to it, and just so delighted that we've been nominated because we are all so passionate about the programme and love working on it so much. So yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, to think that, how many years ago was it? 2020, I was doing my screen test for them here in the living room, sat exactly where I am now, talking about cleaning, dusting leaves with banana skins and some of my other more questionable cleaning antics. So there we go. Very much looking forward to that tomorrow. I'm back with the Packed Lunch gang on Friday, so I'll be heading up to Leeds for that. So yeah, live TV back on Friday as well. So it's a very kind of TV busy kind of week, but I do have a couple of days at home. I have Wednesday and Thursday here, so I'll probably be getting on with some bits and pieces. I've got quite a lot of admin-y bits to do as well this week, and hopefully I'll be getting out to enjoy some of this beautiful weather here in London, because I do love London in the sunshine. And when it's September, you've got the heat, but it's kind of like, well, hopefully a little bit cooler, but 30 degrees, my goodness. We're in for a bit of a heat wave here. So let me know how the weather's been where you are, where you're watching from. I would love to know. And yeah, let me know how your week has been as well. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you was this copy of the TV Times. I do love a TV Times or a Radio Times. How much did this one cost me? £2.60, that's not bad, is it? Some of them can be quite pricey, the TV mags, and some of them can be really reasonable. I think you can get ones for under £1, can't you? But I like to have a flick through them, especially now we're heading into autumn. I feel like, yeah, it says inside all your new season shows. I do feel like usually September's a time where lots of television programmes sort of start up again, isn't it? We did a photo shoot all together at the warehouse in a pile of clutter, which was good fun. And there's a little piece in the magazine here with the four of us. So there's me hanging out with my friend the teddy bear, and Dilly's chillaxing in a, you can't actually see it on this photograph very well, but she's sitting in a sledge. And then Stacey had the deck chair and Rob has a beach ball for some reason, so it's quite random, but we had a good fun morning doing that photo shoot. So that one is for the new series. So it's series 3 that is starting this week. So again, I think that will already have been on the first episode by the time you're watching this. If you're in the UK, you can catch up with Sort Your Life Out on BBC iPlayer. I need to get myself ready. So yeah, I'll be heading into town a little bit later. I call it town, I mean central London, a little bit later on. While I'm there, I want to pick up some socks for my outfit tomorrow. I think that's all I need. I've managed to get everything else from Vinted or the charity shop. So my NTA outfit is all second hand, and it's cost me, I have to add it up for you, a fraction of the cost of what a suit would cost anyway. And even cheaper than renting one too. So I'm very pleased with it. I think it looks quite nice. And yeah, you'll see it tomorrow. As I've been rabbiting on, I have a feeling this is going to be quite a long vlog. So put your feet up, make yourself a drink, and enjoy. Right, it's time to head into London, and I think usually when I go to that part of London in a taxi, it's quite a scenic route, so I think we might be in for a little bit of a tourist tour. So I'm in the radio studio, Stace is here. Woo! And we are being dialed in to all these different local radio stations. So we've just done Lincoln. Do we know who's next?
Who is next?
Who is next? Is anybody there? It's a situation where they just dial in through the headphones. It's clever, isn't it?
Do you know what's really funny is I put these headphones on at first and I was like, I can't hear anything.
Oh, hello.
They weren't plugged in.
Oh, and on the wrong
And I was on the wrong mic.
Hello, how are you?
And obviously you and Dilly, Rob, having a team that you actually get on with, that you're mates with, that you know, these days and weeks are long and tough. So having that team around you just makes it even more special. Yeah, imagine if we all hated each other, Ewan.
Sometimes we're in very, very snug spaces together. A lot of sweating goes on.
We went to a few more families that were in even more challenging situations, and we really delved further into the clutter and what it means and why it's got like that.
Yeah, I think the environments that we live in and what those environments can kind of do to our daily routines has a massive impact on our mental health, our general well-being. So the more that we can do to kind of help these families, you know, it's not just about stripping out belongings and decluttering, it's actually about kind of looking at how they want to live their life going forward and how we can improve on it.
And I think as well, one of the most incredible things for us is going through the process with these families and actually realising why the situation has escalated to where it has escalated to, because I think most of us can get to a point where we feel overwhelmed and we don't know how to tackle the clutter in our own homes. It's scary, isn't it? Because I think none of us can sit here and pretend like we're the cleanest, tidiest, most organised people.
We all do the quick half an hour tidy up when people are coming round.
Exactly.
We're all human.
What I love the most about the show is that we really do care about these people, and we're not there to judge. We are there to relate to. They are in a situation that any of us could end up being in, and why, and what can we do moving forward.
When else do we get that opportunity to see it all laid out in front of us in a giant warehouse? You know, it's not something that happens to most of us in our everyday life. So I think that part of the show is usually the moment where it really hits home to people, isn't it? I
honestly feel that if you believe that you could fill a warehouse with the possessions in your home, you would probably be sparked to have a declutter, you know, immediately. I look at my house, I think, no, I couldn't fill a warehouse, but I probably could.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's one of those things. We had a family, didn't we? We're filming series 4 at the moment.
Oh, hidden clutter.
And we walked into this house, and I kid you not, me and Ewan were like, resolve.
Yeah.
This is one of the best houses we've ever been in.
It looked immaculate.
It was so clean, so tidy. You know, like there was a couple of little knickknacks and stuff. You know, it was a bit outdated because they hadn't decorated it in 50 years or whatever. But it was absolutely fine. We got to the warehouse, unpacked all the stuff, and I was like, are you joking? Where has all this stuff
It's like there was things in things in things in things in things.
It was like the Russian doll of
it really was.
You just kept opening stuff and there was more stuff and there was more stuff. It's out Thursday, 8 PM, BBC One.
So it's a little bit later, it's evening time, and I have just picked up my new bike, my very old, very basic mountain bike. It was a bit of a bargain. So the chap that was selling this said he'd just bought it for a race that he took part in, just used it for the race, and then sold it straight on. So it did the 26-mile race, I think it was 26 miles. And yeah, it seems to be absolutely fine. It's not squeaky or anything. So yeah, this will be really handy for little local short trips. I'm just testing it out off the road. I will get a helmet, I think, and also I need to get a proper bike lock as well, so that when it's in the locker it's also locked, because unfortunately sometimes the lockers do get broken into, so you kind of have to lock it within the locker. But yeah, very pleased with my new bike and looking forward to my bike rides. It's turned into a beautiful evening here. It just feels really warm and balmy still, and the sun's just starting to go down. So I'm gonna head home, have some dinner, and on a fake tan, dye my beard and get an early night ready for tomorrow. Just stopped at the local allotments. I have put in my request for one, so a bit like my bike locker, it might be several years, but one day hopefully one of these patches will be mine. I don't actually know how much space you get. Do you just get one of these things? You get quite a lot of vegetables and herbs in that, couldn't you? It is Tuesday, it is 5 to 5, and I am being collected in 20 minutes. But I am currently wrapped in a bath sheet, one of the boot sale bath sheets no less, and that is because I've got ready and it's so hot that I was taking some photographs and then I was literally dripping in sweat. Like I had beads forming all over my forehead, my shirt was drenched. So I thought, I'm not gonna sit around in my suit waiting to be collected. I'm gonna sit in this slightly damp towel that I had for my shower and stay cool. So I'm sitting on the stairs out of the direct sunlight, and yeah, I'm gonna get ready kind of at the last minute. I put a bit of slap on and yeah, the sweat was just all bleeding through it, so I kind of mopped it off with some toilet tissue. So, oh, the glamour. But anyway, I've had a nice day today. I've been out and about this morning, went for a nice brunch. I thought I'm gonna get some food in me, because I've heard that there is like canapes there this evening, but yeah, I might be very hungry. So I had a nice big brunch, and then I went to buy a bike lock as well. So I went to a local bike shop and picked up a bike lock for the bike. It cost me $39.99. It was the cheapest one that they had. He was recommending these robust ones that were kind of like £150, like super secure ones. I said to him, listen, my bike cost me £75, but I did think it was worth investing in a relatively good bike lock, because obviously I have the bike lock, but when I'm out and about, I'll want to lock it up outside cafes, restaurants, wherever I might be, these, you know, the supermarket, whatever it is. So this lock, it has kind of like a long chain bit that you thread through the wheel, and then it also has the U bit that you clamp, basically, so the frame, the back wheel and the front wheel can all be interlocked, so none of those bits can get stolen, because sometimes you see that somebody's pinched just one of the wheels, don't you? So hopefully that will be nice and secure. I'll be able to lock my bike up whenever I'm out and about. But yeah, I've just been slowly getting ready. I've had some more food as well. I made some salmon in the oven and had it with some green beans that were on offer in Lidl. So that's kind of like my tea, dinner, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, because as I said, I don't know how much food there will be this evening, and it's quite a long evening. It feels a bit surreal that I'm going. I'm just kind of like just going through the motions of getting ready. But yeah, I think it will only be when I kind of get there that the reality will hit me that I'm at the NTAs tonight. But yes, I'm just trying to keep mostly cool, but also calm and collected. So I won't be vlogging this evening. I will take my phone, so I might just get a little bit of footage as I'm out and about, but yeah, I won't vlog it, and obviously it will be televised, so maybe if there's any clips from the television, I might sort of insert those into the vlog if I'm able to. I probably should slowly start to put some clothes on. I've gone sockless. I put socks on, I was like, no, I've gone sockless. So I've got my Gucci loafers on from Vinted. I gave those a polish, and I've got some new trousers that I bought as part of a suit, also from Vinted. These are Moss Bros ones, and they're part of a tuck suit. I didn't really like the jacket, so I've actually picked up a separate jacket from Crisis charity shop, and I've got a shirt, one that I've worn previously. It's a navy blue one from Moss Bros. I think it was when I attended the Blogosphere Awards last year. I think I wore that navy blue shirt, so I thought it'd be quite nice to wear a dark shirt. And then I've got a tie that I've had for a very long time, but it's got a little bit of sparkle in it, and this small but rather nice watch from Rotary that was a gift from Rotary. So that's my outfit, with a pint of sweat thrown in for good measure for a little bit of added sparkle. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to this evening. I'm looking forward to seeing the gang, of course. It'll be nice to catch up with them, and all of the production team will be there from Sort Your Life Out, so it'll be lovely to see all of them. Louise Pentland's also going. I've just seen that on Instagram last night, so I dropped her a message and said I hope to say hello and catch up with her too. It's always nice to see one of my YouTube friends at things like this. It's 5 o'clock now, I've got 15 minutes. I'm gonna get my suit on, I'll show you what I'm wearing. Okay, I am dressed and ready to go. I've got my jacket on. I am sweltering, but trying not to break a sweat. I'm going to try and get straight into the car now, because hopefully it's air conditioned. And yeah, I went a bit oversized with the jacket. I've gone for a dark navy shirt, as I say, with a tie with a bit of sparkle in it. And yeah, these are the trousers and my loafers. So yeah, I hope I'll be able to grab a bit of footage on my phone, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. We'll see how the evening turned out. Hello, it is Thursday afternoon. I didn't vlog yesterday because I spent the day just catching up with some admin bits and having a bit of a relax and a rest. The NTA awards were incredible. I had such a brilliant time. The red carpet was a little bit daunting, very hectic, but I enjoyed that. It was really nice to walk the red carpet and meet some viewers as well. And then the awards themselves, well, we didn't win, but the award went to Paul O'Grady for The Love of Dogs, which is so well deserved. I absolutely love Paul O'Grady. I actually worked with him years and years and years ago when I worked behind the scenes in television, and we were filming at a hotel, kind of on location, and he was such a lovely guy. He was making jokes about the fact that there was one of those bars that's like a free bar, you know, in posh hotels you sometimes get like an honesty bar, I think it's called. And I just remember him being really kind. He spoke to you in the way that is just really familiar, like you've always known him. So he'd just walk in and start having a chat to you about what so-and-so's doing down the road, and he was lovely, really kind, and also incredibly professional as well. I remember that about him. So yeah, it's so well deserved. It's such a lovely programme, isn't it? I'm sure lots of you have watched it if you're here in the UK. So yes, it was amazing for us to be nominated as well, and we had a fantastic evening. There was a bit of an after party, and then yeah, I went home. I think I left at about, must have been getting on for 1 AM. It was quite late for me. So yeah, I was tired yesterday after all that, so I just wanted to kind of like relax a little bit and just catch up with a few bits around the house and do some admin-y bits. And also I went out into the sunshine because we're still having the heat wave here in London. It is absolutely glorious. It's scorching, but yeah, it just feels really, really nice. I'm off to meet Luke now, which I'm very excited about. Haven't seen Luke for a while, so it'll be really nice to catch up with him. But yeah, I'm just waiting for my train now. Oh, back to the NTAs. I noticed that our category, where they kind of say the different nominees and they kind of announce the winner, it's actually up on YouTube on the NTA's like official YouTube channel, I think it is. So I'll link that in the description box so you can see that moment if you'd like to. Here he is.
Hello everyone.
It is a scorcher now, isn't it?
My God, what are we at? 31 degrees currently.
Wow.
That's
yeah, it feels nice though, doesn't it?
It does. It's nice and shade. The air's good, but it's, yeah, the clam. Whew.
There's been lots of lovely comments about the shopping video
my God,
we did
that
together.
was so good, honestly.
Everyone seemed to enjoy that.
I kind of want to go back. Do you ever do this when you edit your vlog backs and you see the certain bits, you're like, why didn't I pick that up?
Yeah, I saw quite a lot of bits in your haul as well, and I was like, oh, I don't remember you picking that up.
No, I love
getting that. Like the candle that you bought.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, Luke put a haul up as well recently, so in case you missed that, Luke did a haul of our bits in Home Sense, and also the Home Sense Home Bargains vlog is up in case you missed it. In case you didn't click on it because you thought, yes, it's summer again. You could go back and watch those.
Yeah, it's come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
But yeah, we're off to take some snaps now. I've got a little shoot to do, so we're going to take some pictures and have a little catch up. It is 10:15 and I'm now on the train. I feel like I'm being a bit of a rubbish vlogger. I keep forgetting to pick the camera up. Well, it's actually because I've just been rushing around. So I saw Luke, we had a lovely catch up and a shoot together that went really well, but then the time just flew by and I forgot to pick the camera up. And then I went home, packed my suitcase, had to sort out some washing and bits and pieces, cuddled the kittens, and then it was time for me to leave and head across London to get my train. I got the 8 PM train, so I'm just coming into Leeds now, and it is, yeah, it's 10:20, so I'm going to head across to the hotel, sort myself out for this evening. I've got quite a complicated item tomorrow. I'm actually doing how to prepare for Christmas, which is something that I love to do, to get organised and to get ahead. It's got lots of different kind of tips within it, lots of things like dates, deadlines, prices, sales, periods, when offers are on, all that kind of stuff. So I've got a lot to kind of get my head around, and I've been reading it through on the train. I'll probably just read it again before going to bed this evening. I've also been editing this vlog. It's a nice way to spend my time on the train. I love to crack on with some editing. It always makes the train ride fly by. But yeah, I'll be up bright and early tomorrow. And I think I'm on quite early tomorrow, so I think I'll be done by, it's gonna be about 12:30 I'll be finished by, so yeah, quite an early one for me tomorrow for packed lunch. That's good, and I'll be heading straight over to Manchester after that to start another episode of Sort Your Life Out. So this is a busy week, and I'll be shooting across the weekends. 10:30 at night, and I'm still in shorts and a shirt, short sleeve shirt, and it's lovely. It's that balmy evening weather. London felt really nice. It's cooled down a little bit, but you know when it's just like that kind of warm city feeling in the air. I do love that. I feel like I'm on holiday. I wish. Hopefully soon. Right, let's get to the hotel. Back at the Holiday Inn Express at Leeds Dock. It's quiet here at this time of the evening. Oh, here we are. It is nice to be back. Haven't been up here since before the summer break, before packed lunch came off there. I think, when was it? Was it July, I think? So yeah, it has been a while. I've got my usual pint of lime and soda water as soon as I arrive. So I'm always parched by the time I get here. And especially with the heat today. The staff here are so lovely. They remember me. I feel a bit like Alan Partridge, you know, when you know the hotel staff because you've been staying in a hotel that long. It's a bit like that situation here, but the bonus of that means that they don't charge me for lime and soda water. I'm so Alan Partridge right now, I know. But you know what? I went into a hotel, which one was it? I can't remember which one it was, but sometimes hotel bars can be ludicrously expensive, can't they? And I had a pint of lime and soda water, and they rang it through. I think it was like £2.60. Was it even £3? It was £2.60, I think. Anyway, I was shocked. I thought that's just a little bit of squash and some fizzy water out the gun. So I was shocked and horrified. So yeah, I'm delighted with my free lime and soda this evening. And also, I have joined my IHG rewards now. So as a member, you get late checkout. So I was able to get that for tomorrow, which means I won't be having to drag my big suitcase across to the studio, which is a bit of a faff up and down the stairs and whatnot. So yeah, it just means that when I wrap on packed lunch tomorrow, I can just come and grab my suitcase from the hotel room and then go straight onwards from there. So a little bit more straightforward, and you know, it's just one of the benefits of being an IHG member. So if you haven't registered and you do stay in these sort of hotels, or any hotels, it's worth checking what the membership options are for those kind of little bonuses. Because also, if you were away on like a leisurely break, having that later checkout could also be really handy. So I'm gonna get myself sorted and try and get to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Friday morning. I am wearing a Christmas jumper, of course I am, because I'm heading to pack lunch and we're doing Christmas, how to prepare for Christmas this morning. I think I've told you that already, but I haven't had a coffee yet. And yeah, I'm just heading over there now and going straight into rehearsal, or maybe makeup and then rehearsal, I'm not sure. But yeah, I know that I'm rehearsing in 25 minutes, so better get cracking.
You don't need to adjust your sets. We are starting with the C word today, with Christmas. Yeah, I know this is like caused a lot of division amongst the packed lunch family, this one, Mr Carrington. But there are only 4 paydays to go until the big day, so Mr Carrington is here to help you spread the cost. Because to be fair, there will be lots of people now who are thinking about, you know, how am I going to get the presents organised, how am I going to pay for them, and if the earlier you start, the better it can be.
Exactly. I think it's all about spreading the cost. I like to be prepared, and I like to search for bargains, so the earlier the better, I say.
Lovely.
The average person, according to a YouGov poll, spends £600 and £42 on Christmas, which is a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't spend anywhere near that much, Steph. And
tight.
Absolutely, yeah. I did all my Christmas shopping back in January, but the average person is spending £300 on gifts and £100 on food, so it is a lot. So I thought we'd start off with food, and I've got a great tip for you. So make your list, think about all the stuff that you want to be buying for your Christmas food shop, and then have a look on trolley.co.uk. On there, you can put in your items, put in your turkey and whatnot, and it will tell you the best prices. So it will compare all the supermarkets and instantly come up with the best price of that particular item. We've got the Barbie Cutie reveal doll with elephant plush costume. This one's £19.80 at Argos. This is so much fun. The RRP on this is $34.99, so a nice saving. She comes like this, and then you just pop the elephant off, and she's in there. Hi, hon, how are you?
Oh, wow!
And then you kind of adjust the outfit, and she ends up like this. How cool is this? And then if you get some really cool water and pop it on her face, it does her makeup, and the little elephant that comes with it changes colour too. So really sweet gift and a good price on that one.
I would love that.
It's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, tip to be a bestseller. And then also, if you're into your skincare, which I know you are, Steph, we've got a good one down at Boots at the moment. So this is the Skincare Refresh Bundle, and this is £32, but the contents of this is worth £82, so £50 saving.
Yeah,
go on, get involved. I know a few's going to be going into the pockets on the ad break.
That's so true. There's some good brands in there, aren't there?
Really good, yeah. We've got things like Liz Earle, MAC, Kiehl's, Origin, so really nice stuff. So a nice one to try out the different products as well, because they're all quite small sizes. And just for us, it was meant to be released next week. Because we're showing it today, Boots said they would pop it online for us today.
Oh, so
thank you very much, Boots. Yeah, so you can grab that one right away. That is available while stocks last. That'll be really popular, I think, that one.
Some really good ideas there. Have you got any other tips in terms of getting prepped for Christmas then?
If you still send Christmas cards by snail mail, check your stamps, and if you haven't got some already, it's worth stocking up on your standard first-class stamps now, because the price of those is going to be going up by 15p.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that earlier in the week. Yeah.
Can't cope with it, Steph.
Yeah, so buy your stamps now.
Or send them second class. Standard second class stamps are remaining at 75p. Yeah. So do what I do and just send all your cards out on the 1st of November. It's out the way, job is done.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a Christmas card off you, so...
Oh, it must have got... Yeah.
Hello from Manchester. Have I got any lights here? Not really. Is this better? Not really. I think I'd know what I'm doing by now, wouldn't you? It'd help if I was by the window. I am in Manchester now. So my train just pulled in, came straight across to the hotel, and it is just coming up to 3 o'clock now. So my plan now is to sit and spend the rest of this afternoon doing some much needed admin. The inbox is looking a little bit... I've got some emails to reply to, put it that way. So I'm going to sit there and do that, and then I think I'm going to edit this vlog and get this one ready and uploaded for you for Sunday morning. I wanted to get this one up and out, so that should be with you. I've got a busy day tomorrow of filming, and I've realised that all the outfits that I've packed are quite warm, and the weather here in Manchester is going to be like 29 degrees I think tomorrow, so I might pop out to the shops this afternoon and see if I can pick up something to wear. I might actually pop to the charity shops, we'll see how we go, because I'm trying to do second-hand September, as in, you know, sticking to my second-hand purchases for throughout the duration of September. I did have my Thrifted Christmas jumper on today for packed lunch. It's a very old one, I've had that one for years, and this was my charity shop shirt. I realised I was wearing this yesterday as well, so I know, a little bit gross, but I'd only popped it on to go to the train yesterday afternoon, so you know, I'd only had it on for a couple of hours last night. So this is the one that I bought when I was with Luke. It's quite nice for this sort of weather, but I don't think it's quite right for the television with it being white. I like to wear some colour for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to probably head out later on this afternoon with it being Friday. So yeah, aside from that, I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for this week. It's certainly been a busy one and a very eventful and very memorable one. I'm always so grateful for all of these opportunities and all the brilliant things that have come my way since doing YouTube. So thank you so much to you for tuning in as always. Lots more videos are on the way. I've still got the ensuite bathroom makeover video to finish. We're nearly done in the ensuite bathroom, so that will be continuing my makeovers with Mr Carrington series. That will be coming for you soon. I've also got a bit of a luxury thrift haul coming for you where I've bought some designer pieces, a few bits online. I've been sort of scouring around finding some bargain designer wear, so that one will be on its way too. And then I'm thinking we'll definitely do a decorate for autumn soon, but I'm holding off until these hot days are behind us, when things start to cool down a bit, when we start to actually smell autumn in the air. Because at the moment outside it is smelling like a balmy city abroad somewhere. That is the vibe that we've got here in Manchester and in London, so I'm loving it. I'm going to make the most of it. I hope you're enjoying the fab weather that we've had this week if you're in the UK, or whatever the weather's like wherever you're watching from. I hope you're having a lovely one. I hope you're having a great Sunday if you're watching this on Sunday morning. I hope you're having a relaxing weekend if you've managed to get some time off, and enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is that you're up to. Thanks so much for watching. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for all of those videos that I've got coming for you very soon. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.